and 33 degrees. I am back in the Berg, Bundaberg, and let me tell you, this is much more than just a rum city. There's a lot going on here. This morning we are coming to you from Macadamias Australia. One family has had a plot of land here since 1958, and they've been doing big things, particularly since 2004 when they first started getting into macadamia production. This morning, the life cycle of a macadamia. Who needs to know about that? Well, you do, because they are absolutely delicious. This morning we're here to taste test some of the best and meet some of the fine folk and this wonderful family, third generation, that have been creating this wonderful business, guys. More from us in Bundaberg coming your way just after.
They're all nuts in Bundy, Timmy, and we love it. Well, special coverage ahead on the weather emergency impact.
And 33 degrees. The Steinhardt family have owned and operated the land that we're on here in Bundaberg since 1958, and Ron and Marion's daughter Janelle joins me here this morning, the leader of Macadamias Australia. Good morning to you, Janelle.
Good morning, Tim.
Lovely to be here. I have learnt so much already. We haven't even stepped out into the orchard.
Yes.
Wow, macadamias, they are a powerful little nut.
They are.
Yeah.
So many nutritional benefits, and Australians love it. Per capita, it's the largest growing, the largest, consumed nut in the world by capita in Australia. So, and
they love them overseas as well, so you guys are able to export to the world and showcase just how good the product is here. They're healthy for you?
Yes, they are.
We love
absolutely.
that.
And so in our centre here, it's great. We've got interactive screens to show people those nutritional benefits, as well as all of the growing aspects. But of course, these columns here are about our family, depicting the different milestones that the family has been through since its foundations in 1958 to today.
And around 22,000 hectares of land in this region devoted to macadamias, and you guys do a phenomenal job. We are going to get out there and see some of that.
Yes.
How many different varieties have you got?
We've got 2 varieties, and then we produce then 8 flavours, which you will get to try very shortly.
Ooh, sweet or savoury? That is the big question this morning,
I hope you're hungry.
Sarah. Yes, there's some chocolate involved, and there's some sweet chilli. Sounding good. We'll see you with more.
He loves a bit of chilli on his macadamias.
Well, macadamia and white chocolate is one of my favourites, Jimmy.
Thank you, Timmy.
On the top today of 33 degrees. Andrew Gerry is in the buggy with me this morning. There are nuts on the trees and there's nuts in the buggy this morning. Andrew, lovely to be here with you. As I said, quite a big property that you've got here. Tell us, we've come at a really important time.
Tim, we're 2 weeks away from harvesting, so looking forward to getting that started. So we'll start our first harvest, and then we'll be into it. We'll have 6 passes through the course of the
over that 3-week period.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. Okay, and you'll get about 15, 16 kilos of nuts, macadamia nuts per tree.
That's correct, yes.
Far out, okay.
So,
that is
on the farm, you've got about 14,500 trees. So
yeah, right. And in terms of how you harvest, the husk that the nut will show you that a bit later this morning, but you can see there's a really hard coating, a husk on that nut. You actually leave them here.
That's correct. So when we harvest, we'll dehusk that, and we want to leave the husk back into the in the field. So it's part of our sustainability part of our nutrition.
Wonderful. All right. Bit of work to be done on the farm this morning, guys. It's not all just cruising around enjoying buggy life. We've got some taste testing to do as well. Can't wait for that. We'll have another check of your forecast just after 7 o'clock.
Love the bug life.
Behave now. Thanks, Tim.
Time now for Today Property.
Today's segment.
This morning we are going nuts for Bundy. Give us a wave, gang. The boys and girls from St John's joining us this morning at Macadamias Australia. This part of Australia, Bundaberg, is critical when it comes to the agricultural industry. They provide 25% of fruit and veg. We've got some nuts coming your way just after 7:30.
Well, Australia...
And Darwin showers a possible storm and 33 degrees. Doug Smythe is the technical manager, also the chief chocolatier. Doug, good morning to you, my friend.
Good morning, Tim.
All right, talk me through this process here. So we've got not only the best macadamia nuts in the world being grown just outside, you then dip them in this good stuff.
We do. Those macadamia nuts, we chop them up into small pieces and then blend them in with the molten chocolate.
Don't mind if I do, just to check the quality of your product.
Check to make look at.
How deep is this if I wanted to dive right in?
You've got about 20 kilos of chocolate there, enough to satisfy your urgings for a day.
Well, maybe just for a minute. Yeah, that looks like it is ready to go there. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so then once you've mixed those glorious little bits of nut in there with the chocolate...
We're creating quite a unique product from Macadamias Australia, which is our chocolate clusters.
Ooh, yum.
Put together 60% chocolate, 40% macadamia kernel, and then the machine pops them out into a nice little cluster.
Yeah.
It sets at the temperature in the room here, about 21 degrees, and then we pack them up, send them off around Australia.
How good is this? I'm not going to touch those ones because these ones have been set aside for me just to snack on here this morning, guys. We'll run you through some of the other varieties that are, of course, available. You can get them online. They export them as well, but you can come in here and take in the visitor centre as well. Macadamias Australia in Bundaberg. Am I ready to get stuck into these, Doug? Go for it. Breakfast of champions, guys. See with me.
Save some for us, Timmy. Looks delicious.
You know what they call that? They call that a cluster nut.
Look at him go. How many nuts can he fit in his mouth, Timmy? Well, Sam Kerr's trying
November, but let's get into the weather now with Tim.
A very good cause, Rosie. Thank you very much. Back out here in the orchard because we are taking in Macadamias Australia, their headquarters here in Bundaberg. I've got some of the Year 6s from St John's Lutheran here in Bundaberg, and we've got Camden and Rebecca, who are my nutcrackers this morning. 3, 2, 1, go for your life, guys. Watch your eyes as you do that. We'll have to reload some of the spots here for you to crack those nuts. They can be hard, but once you get them, they are absolutely delicious. They're doing big things with their macadamias here. We're going to head inside and take a look at some of the other varieties that they've got for you to try as well. But first, let's take a look at that forecast for you across Australia. Good morning, Cairns. Degrees. Well, I had the joy of going in with the chief chocolatier half an hour ago, but back out here with Janelle and Mel, because in this wonderful visitor centre that we've got here, people can come, Janelle, and try all the different varieties that you've got.
We have free tastings every day, so it's wonderful for people to try firsthand. We'd love you to try the whole range. Would you like to start with?
I do. I want to start with the honey roasted macadamias.
Okay,
if that's all right.
well, that is a crowd pleaser.
Is it?
Yes, so all beautifully selected nuts from our region and coated with a generous amount of honey.
Ooh, it is generous. Yes, absolutely delicious. Sweet chilli, if you don't mind. Carl, I know you'd like me to try the sweet chilli one for you.
So not hot, just a lovely sweet balance. Beautiful on cheese boards, a beautiful snack. All occasions, actually. Share with friends or have it just on your own.
A little bit of a zing there. That's delicious. Yeah. Where can people buy these?
Well, we've got obviously in our visitor centre, we've got our online store throughout Coles and independent stores. So it's available throughout Australia.
All right. And Janelle, half an hour ago, Sarah was giving me hell for packing a whole lot of nuts in my mouth, but it's actually very healthy.
It is. So Nuts for Life actually have labelled 30 grams of nuts per day, the healthy handful. So this is the 30-gram healthy handful.
Oh, Sarah, a healthy handful of nuts every single day. 30 grams. You'll be right to go.
Exactly.
There you go. All right.
That's all I meant.
We're going to head back out into the orchard with all these lovely locals from Bundaberg, guys. Good morning. We'll see you with more coming up after 8:30.
Thank you, Timmy.
God, I love this show. Thank you, man.
Degrees. Macadamias, they really are one of life's little joys, as we've been finding out this morning. 30 grams a day is quite healthy for you. A healthy handful. To Janelle and Andrew and your beautiful family, it has been an absolute joy coming and have a look at this third-generation family business. And here's the 4th generation. We've got little Sienna that's just here with us this morning. Hello, sweetheart. Pretty special for Nana or Grandma, whatever you go by, Janelle, to be holding on to you and knowing that, you know, making sure sustainability is a key feature here on this property. Don't pick your nose. You're on national television, Sienna. Don't do it. She loves her nuts, and so do we, guys. We've had a really special morning here in Bundaberg. We're going to stay in region and have something really cool for you tomorrow as well. From all of us, have a wonderful Tuesday. See you tomorrow.
Gee, that was delicately navigated with all those kids around all morning, Timmy.
He does it so expertly, though,
Just
doesn't
rode
he?
the wire. Well, coming up from Beyonce's historic win.